Look, I'm the same. I don't like to think that technology's figured me out. I think that's it. You know, you ever open up Google Maps and it tells you when you're going to get to the destination? You're like, no, that's not when I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there 10 minutes before that or else I'm late. And then you get there exactly when it says and you're like, fuck. But we don't want the algorithm to know that it's figured us out, you know? Like, there are dudes in this room who are getting hair loss commercials on their phone and they think they're not losing their hair. It knows. Your phone knows. You know how I know that? Because it's got 1,000 photos of your fucking head in chronological order. Just watching this guy get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I get it, I'm the same. I don't like to think technology's figured me out. I'm on TikTok, which is embarrassing to admit because I'm in my 30s, but you got to corner that Chinese comedy market somehow, right? You got to get in there. And this is what TikTok shows me, right? This is what I see on my TikTok feed. All I see, and by the way, what's important to know, all I follow, stand-up comedy, fitness gurus, shut up, and sports highlights. That is all I follow on TikTok. This is what TikTok shows me. Very attractive women dancing. How does it know? Because I'm not upset. How does it know? I've never clicked like, I've never commented, I've never followed, I've lingered. But that's it, all I see, video after video, very attractive women. Even, I'll try to throw it off the scent, actively. I'll go around, the other week, I just went on, typed in book club, just looked at video after video, liking, commenting, seems like a great read. Went back the next day, now it was just the same chick, but with war on this tit and peace on this one. I was like, how do they know? How have they figured us out? I'm just a heterosexual man who would think we like tits. And look, sometimes I'll give in. I'll jerk off to these videos in 60-second increments. And when I finish jerking off, I'll swipe up and it's an ad for Uber Eats. And I'm like, fucking TikTok, spot on again. With all this jerking off, I've had no time to cook. And look, I don't want to seem like some cynical guy about like Australia and technology. Like, the reason I've started thinking about this stuff is because I'm trying to have a kid. I genuinely never thought about the world really until I started trying to have a kid, because that's where the kid goes. Everyone's like, do you want a boy or a girl? It's like, I don't give a fuck about that if the world's like this, right? Like, I just don't think you think about your current situation until you're introducing something new to it. Like, think about the boys, right? Jad, you got the boys. They're the same boys you've known since you were 13. You stopped individually evaluating them when you were 16, and you don't think about it. Then you introduce your partner to the boys, and she's got some fucking follow-up questions, you know? I remember the first time I introduced my wife to the boys, she was like, what is the deal with Steve? And I was like, oh, I guess he's kind of a criminal? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know 100%. She's like, wait, like a sex pest? And I'm like, oh, no, that's Jim. Jim's the sex pest. Steve will steal your stuff, not your innocence. You know, it's very different. And she's like, and what's Shit Tim's story? And I was like, what? She's like, why is he called Shit Tim? And I'm like, I don't know. I think we had 2 Tims. That's the best explanation I've got, right? I have a guy in my life called Shit Tim, and when people are like, why? I'm like, I don't know.